Hi guys, welcome to my very first top list, I guess you would call it. A countdown list. I'm gonna be starting this series with my top 5 unique Uladh Hangout locations. So, at number 5, I have decided to make it Spiral Hill. This is in Dugald Isle. So as you can see from here, can't really, I mean, you can kind of see the spiral bit to it, but let me show you guys what this place is all about. So here's a better view from below. And as you can see, it kind of, maybe just watch the map here. It starts here, and then to get all the way up to the top, there's some mobs here, but you kind of have to spiral up. Keep spiraling. You guys are gonna hate me for not killing those ancients. But anyway, once we get to the top, as you can see, there's just a couple rocks, a nice big tree. We got this random guildstone here. I guess that's a thing. And we got this little post here. It says, "You must have gone through a lot to come here. Be careful on your way back." That does make a lot of sense. With all the mobs and all the spiralness to it. And we got this little guy here, who I would assume is just a dummy to punch, but I'm gonna call him Bill. Yeah, let's call him Bill. Bill the dummy. Anyway, I don't know, I think this is a nice place when it's not raining. I mean, unless you like the raining game, but to hang out with friends if you don't want to be in a more populated place like Dunbarton. It even has its own little moon gate here. When you go onto the moon gate, you can see quite literally on the map that there's a spiral here, so that's cute. But anyway, let's go on to our next area. So at number 4, I have decided to choose the Port Cobb, or Cobb, Lighthouse. There are quite a few people that know about this already, obviously, but when you go to Port Cobb, there is a little lighthouse here, behind Ascon. And you can go up to the top here, and there's these pretty lanterns. It would be much more pretty without the rain. Or, I mean, unless you like the rain, like I said, of course, before. But it's honestly such a nice place if you wanted to hang out with your friends. Just kind of have that nice view of blackness, I guess, out here. But, I mean, it's just a game, so it's not, you know, never-ending views of mountains and stuff, but I think it's still pretty for a game like Mabinogi. So, yeah. And if you didn't want to be up there, there's always this nice little area here at this bench. A little light here, looking out onto, like I said again, the blackness of the game. But yeah, that's Port Cobb Lighthouse. So for number 3, I have decided that we would choose the more unpopular beach, Port Cian. And I know normally people will go and hang out at Quilla, I think you would call it. But I feel like Port Cian, even from the beginning of Mabinogi, has always been like a little place for people to hang out when, you know, when Iria wasn't around. It's just always so, I mean, it's a little less pretty in terms of scenery, like it's a little bit, there's more debris, but other than that, it's a nice It's a nice beach to be along. Hang out with your friends. Do some fishing, maybe? That would be nice. There's no, oh my god, I'm gonna butcher this word. Metallurgy? Metallurgy? Anyway, there's none of that on this beach. And there is this little hidden thing, I guess, that not everybody knows about. That is, when you hit these rocks here, they have a chance of... Okay, I mean, yeah, I guess they drop large nails too. Apparently, nails come out of rocks. But you can also get garbage herbs. So if you're after those and you don't want to do any more efficient ways, because there are some, then yeah, if you just feel like punching a rock, there you go. So at number 2, we have Corb Valley. So back in the day when Terra and Tailtean were still like the biggest new cities in the game, this place was actually quite frequently a hangout spot for people. But as new content came out, people slowly, you know, just kind of went to the new areas, or they went back to the old, like Dunbarton and stuff. But I feel like this has just become, once again, a unique hangout spot at this point. It's got these really pretty trees with these little honeycombs on them. I wonder if anything happens if you punch them. You get berries. Okay, yeah, you do get honeycombs. And, you know, if you use the honeycomb, sometimes you can get a dead bee. Oh, great, those dead bees, you know. And let me show you around even more. So you've got these really nice doe and buck around here. Just, you know, grazing along. And then up here you got this really pretty waterfall. Now this is the main attraction of this place, I would say. Because, well, you gotta love the view, right? From such a game that isn't it's not really high on graphics, you know, that AAA games usually have these days. But anyway, if you wanted to go to a place that has like some pretty waterfalls and wildlife, all that nice stuff, come here to Corb Valley. Let's take a look around the rest of it for a little while. Enjoy the nice river down here and the random tiny little bits of leg, I guess, that my client has loading everything in. Got some birds here as well. You will actually find Corb Valley in some shadow missions as well. So there's that. It is a little bit of a tight area to squeeze through when it comes to what's it called? Commerce. That's what it is. But yeah, that's where it ends. It's the one map between Tailtean and Terra. So this is where Terra would start. But anyway, let's head on to our number 1. So for number 1, we are here in Maine, and as you can see, we are in front of the observatory. Can't really, well, you can actually. You can see all the way up to the top here. This used to be a place where people came back in the day, but once again, like Corb Valley, it just kind of died down, you know? There were quite a couple of places in Emain that I was going to choose for this spot, but I feel like this is the one spot that deserved it the most. The other spots were the castle in Maine, the little flower patch, and the, I would say, far islands. They're not really islands, but I'm sure you guys know what I mean. But anyway, let's go into the observatory. So, as soon as you enter the first portal here, you have some stairs to go up. Flights of stairs. And it makes me wonder what gave them the idea to give the observatory multiple stairs. But anyway, here's the top. And I've done a catch opening video up here before. But there are telescopes and view scopes that you can use. This one costs 15 gold per use. I don't know if that one does as well, but if you view, you get to see Maine. So you can see the cathedral. I don't know if it's just going to be the cathedral. I've never done this before, actually, in my whole 10 years. Oh, okay. So, multiple places in Maine. It's going to show you. Ooh, that leg. Oof. That leg, wow. I don't know if it's just me, or maybe it's like that for everybody. Okay, now it's gotten a little more smooth. But anyway, I'm just gonna end it there. But yeah, you could just sit up here, look around, and enjoy your time with your friends. And that's gonna be the last bit of my first countdown. If there's any tips you guys want to give me for the future ones, or if there's other places that you think would have made the list as well, or should have made the list, I should say, just let me know in the comments. Yeah, I'm really free to taking feedback from you guys. I would really appreciate it. So, thank you guys, and I hope you have fun with these unique locations. Goodbye!